again, once he chooses you, most men, we kind of outgrow everything in our life, and you become our best friend. So when grown men come home with grown man issues and tell you his issues and you snap on him, you just told him, I can't handle the truth and I need to be lied to.
I'm not super into commitment, not like I'm dating a bunch of
dangerous.
people. But commitment, I'm a Sagittarius, so commitment is a challenge for me. I just
got nothing to do with your sign.
It does.
I'm a Sagittarius. All man cheese. Like, no, that ain't got nothing to do with your sign. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm proud of you, man. You living your best life. You taking drugs. You got white boys in your life.
Wait.
You just said you was on mushrooms and weed and white boys. You just said that. We are responsible for setting the example of vulnerability. Because I feel like, again, in culture, we're taught to be strong. And I feel like you can't compete with a woman's pride. I just feel like there's certain things you say in an argument, you'll never get your person back if you just... Because every argument you have is either pride, ego, or fear. Every argument you have, if you think about it, pride, ego, or fear. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never win your wife's heart leading with pride or ego, because that's going to be your receipt for it and you're going to lose her heart. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I had to learn how to be vulnerable and be the example, especially when I was wrong, to tell her that. Makes sense? Because I was a guy who, like, I had this big old dream in my head, and girls like, yeah, he cool, but he don't make no money. Because I was the nice guy who would bring a rose to your job, but I'm competing with the dude to pay your rent. And that's how LA is, because you ain't sad yet. It's fine. But the girl would turn me down because I can't pay her rent, but I showed up and I brought my heart. And I would, you know, take her on dates and do all the stuff that the guy that she wanted, who probably had a whole wife, would do. But she didn't want me.
See, that's what I mean. Like me, I'm the type of person, the thoughtful guy, I love a thoughtful guy. Want a thoughtful guy. Listen, no, I've dated thoughtful guys.
Even if he drive a Civic? Huh? And he's 5'9".
One was like a Toyota Corolla that was
5'9".
Wow,
I said a Civic. That's a student car. That's another thing. I seen a meme that said this: marriage makes you reconcile everything you avoided in your single life. You got that?
A lot of stuff.
I know, but all the stuff you run from now, when you get married, let me tell you something. Your wife, your husband, and God gonna need them receipts. So if you gotta smash 6 chicks a day or whatever your thing is, when you get married, you meet this dope woman who worked 40 hours a week and taking care of your kids, and she ain't giving you love like you think you should have, you gonna have to reconcile that.
So, I'm really happy to have comedian Ron G tonight. Let us know where we can find you on the internet, in real life. Have some people come out to
So
the
please
show.
be sure to follow me, comedian Ron G, comedian RONG on everything. I got a really dope podcast for men called the 2 Piece Podcast, the number 2 PIECE podcast. I'm actually going to do a live version on December 6th. My man Chris Nee, who's in the building right now, he's going to be on the show. So it's going to be comedy and my podcast, the 2 Piece Podcast. And be sure to follow me every Sunday. I'm at the world famous Laugh Factory on Sunset as well, Hollywood. But again, once he